What's up everybody, I'm Vaughn and welcome to Let That Sink In Quickly, a quick take on a career and professional development issue. Now the other day while surfing Twitter, I came across this post and it was an image of a sign from American fast food chain Panda Express. And the sign was basically saying that the company is recruiting for different positions within their outlets all across the country, including the position of general manager. Now the person who tweeted out the image of the sign chose to mention in his caption that he, a professor of mathematics at a college, is making less money than the general manager of the Panda Express. I don't know what his objective was, but people on Twitter didn't take too kindly to the post and started handing it to him, saying the tweet was elitist, suggesting that by virtue of being a professor, he was automatically entitled to be paid far more than the less prestigious manager of a fast food restaurant. The tweeter later tried to clarify his position by saying that the tweet was only meant to suggest that teachers and other education sector workers should be paid more, not that he automatically deserved a higher salary than a restaurant manager. But I don't think the clarification did him any favors because the tweet still just came across as covetous, or as we in Jamaica say, bad mind. But the whole situation for me just served to reinforce one of my most important rules for the world of work, one that is really not emphasized enough, mostly because most people don't really know it, and that is you are not as valuable as your education. Let me say that again. You are not as valuable as your education. As children, one of the things that is constantly drilled into our heads is that education is the key to success. From we're small till we become big people, education is the key to success. One of the unfortunate side effects of this belief is that it creates the perception that the more education, i.e. credentials, qualifications, degrees that you have, the more valuable you are as a person. And we see persons acting out this belief all the time. New employees come into the workplace and they let you know that they have 13 CSEC subjects. They graduated from college at the top of their class with first class honors. And they have master's degrees in this, that, and the third, so they aren't just a regular run-of-the-mill employee. They come in full of energy, excitement, and ready to go. And then a couple of months or even a year later, it's like all that energy is just gone. If you could read their mind, you'd probably hear something like, "No, I'm brighter than my supervisor, you know. Why am I get paid more than me?" Or, "Look how I'm bright and deal with my work good. It's like nobody don't care." Or, "At this me really study so hard to come deal with." If I could go back in time and tell one thing to my younger self who used to think just like those people I just talked about, it would be that you are not as valuable as your education. That is a big old dirty myth that we have to unlearn if we're going to be successful in life. You see, education is the key to success, but only, and I repeat, only when it solves your employer's problems. If you aren't using your education to the boss's benefit or profit, why should the boss care how many degrees you have? And although you probably are smarter than your boss or your supervisor, the truth is your boss or your supervisor can probably make 2 phone calls and solve a company problem or drum up business based solely on their experience or their knowledge, while you are just a replaceable warm body doing run-of-the-mill tasks around the office. If you want to be successful in the world of work, especially when you're fresh out of school, tattoo this somewhere in your mind so you'll never forget it. Find out what major challenges the company is facing or problems they don't even know they have yet, and then find practical, meaningful ways to solve those problems. You're frightened to see how fast you start climbing the professional ladder. Now, solving a company's problems is much easier said than done. And we're going to talk about that in another video. But for now, the 2 major takeaways are: 1, you are not as valuable as your education or your achievements. And 2, your education is only valuable when it solves your employer's problems. Knowledge is always useful enough, but it is only valuable when it solves problems. That means we're not in the book learning for book learning's sake business. No, we're in the problem solving business, okay? Find a problem you think you can solve, get the necessary education and knowledge to help you solve it, then go and do it. That is how you put yourself on the road to success in the world of work and in life. Got it? Good. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you can get access to more career and professional development advice. Feel free to check out some of our other videos as well, and don't hesitate to throw us a like and a comment. We'd appreciate that. This was Let That Sink In Quickly. I'm Vaughn Davis. Thank you again for watching. Take care till next time.